resiliency key throughout any sports season, especially in basketball, and there was a lot of resiliency out there tonight. Head coach Cameron Sealey standing here with Cam following a 70-76 loss for Lenoir-Rhyne tonight against Catawba. But, you know, you go down at the break by 6, but you come back and you outscore Catawba 18-13 in the third. But then they come back and outscore Lenoir-Rhyne 22-17 in the fourth. A late three, kind of one of those games that could have gone either way. But regardless of the outcome, a 6-point loss for Lenoir-Rhyne, you have to be proud of the 25-point effort for Kendall Toineeta, also 14 for Kennedy Wade. The three still going for Kennedy. But again, I kind of reprise what I just said, a game that could go either way, and those are usually the toughest losses, the ones that are right there, and you just kind of get nipped late.
Yeah, Catawba's a really good team. They're second in our league now. I mean, that takes them to like 5-1 in the SAC. So they've had some impressive games, and tonight was another one. I mean, she said they didn't play well at the end of the game, but I thought they did really well. They shot 60% in the first half. Like that's really good. I thought our defense was good, but when you shoot 60%, that's tough. And then they had some good performances from their their preseason all-conference players, Rogers and Brown, and she hit the big three at the end, and that's what I told our team. It came down to 3 possessions at the end where, I mean, it translates back in, but each possession matters, and I think that's a big lesson for us to learn coming away from this one.
You know, long season, of course, still here in early January. Got another home game coming up on Saturday against Tusculum at 2 o'clock, but again, it's kind of in that point of the season to where you're still one game above 500, 8-7, but 2-5 in the South Atlantic Conference. So you're kind of in that midway point somewhat, to where you're kind of in early January. You're working towards getting toward the middle of January, and now it's kind of the time to kind of get everybody together and get set for a big home game on Saturday. And you're still working on getting some things sorted out, but you're here at home. You get a chance to rebound on Saturday. I guess to get inside your head a little bit as a coach, and of course also as a former player here at Lenoir-Rhyne, when you suffer a loss as close as this, a game that you were in pretty much since the midway point of the third quarter, what does that kind of allow you to tell the girls we were there, we were really close, kind of bring the same effort on Saturday against Tusculum? Is that kind of a rallying cry that we were almost there?
Yeah, I mean, you look at a lot of our games, and we're almost there in a lot of them. I think our biggest loss is maybe 12 or 14 points, and we're almost there in every single game. And so we'll go into practice tomorrow and Friday and talk about every possession matters. And I told them, I was like, don't y'all get mad at me when I get picky about the little details, because those are things that matters. And I mean, we had some really good guard performances tonight, but we gotta have a post player step up, and we've been challenging them for that. And they did good defending Rogers tonight in the second half. She got her way early, but I think going into Tusculum, we're just going to talk about the same things that we've been continuing to talk about, and hopefully the scoreboard will end up a little bit different.
That's what we hope for 2 o'clock against Tusculum on Saturday. Of course, that men's game coming up at 4 o'clock, another doubleheader here inside the shoe. But if anybody knows how to get everybody rallied from her experience as a player, now as a coach, it'll be Cameron Sealey. As always, thank you for your time. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.